Hey.
Hey, what's good? What's good, guys? How y'all doing?
We're here today with our guest host, Bubba Santos. Welcome, Bubba. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Now,
How are you guys doing?
Ocean Man.
Yes.
Doing big things.
Tell us a little bit about
you. Trying.
Where you from?
I am born and raised in Virginia Beach. Currently trying to escape.
Right.
Hard time out
Us
here.
too.
It's like solitary
it's like this place is it's got its good points, but it's like a black hole, man.
Yeah. That's how I felt about Maryland.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hampton Roads as well. So
right.
Very similar sentiments all the way around. Definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
What you got going on?
What you got going on with all the stuff, man?
Well, for now, I'm trying to get my modeling and acting stuff picking back up. We've got some acting stuff in the works right now. Got a couple of scripts I'm looking over, and pretty soon things should start rolling with that. That's about it. It's not too big right now because I just started, putting some effort into building it back up. So, it looks promising though. I'm pretty stoked about it. So yeah.
That sounds great. That's wonderful. I remember I've seen a few shots before. I was like, okay, yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
He's got it.
So y'all watching out there, be on the lookout for Motion Man, comic book and movie.
Right? Yes, comic book and movie actor extraordinaire.
There we go.
Yeah, they're working on they're working on the comic right now. It's called The Motion Man. It's coming out from Advent Comics. A guy named Andre Brown is putting everything together. He's the main illustrator, creator of everything. Really cool dude. He pushes hard for it. I got a lot of faith in him, and he's a good dude too. So.
Well, I'm sure that'll work out for you.
Absolutely.
That's wonderful news.
So today we're headed for y'all. So we got City Girls. What's the title?
City Girls.
Girl Code.
Girl Code. Yeah.
Girl Code.
Anderson .Paak with
Oxnard.
Okay, couldn't get these titles today.
That's a dope album.
So before we get started, y'all make sure you hit that subscribe button right away.
Absolutely.
And the notification bell.
Yes.
Absolutely Office or the handles and everything: Instagram, Facebook, Office Explained group on Facebook, Gmail,
iTunes, SoundCloud. Make sure you support our Patreon page.
Patreon.
Donate, become a level tier member.
It's all in the notes, and we'll have some pop-ups. They're already on the screen, I'm sure.
Hope you guys had a good week. We thank you so much for joining us and continuing to support us. We love you so much. We've been getting a lot of really positive feedback, and we're looking to take things to the next level. So just stay with us. Be on the lookout for that. But how was your week, bro?
Oh, thanks. Oh man, and not feel bad, but thanks for asking.
Right, because you don't never care about my week out here.
I be on it. I be on it most of the time, But I fell off. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
It's cool.
I'll take it. You know what I mean? So I had a good week though. Good. You know what I mean? Things like we always say, progressing slowly, and slowly, like you just said, but when you have like that slow progression, you got permanent results that you're like cementing. So
definitely.
So feeling good about the progress is being made, and how was your week, sis?
Good. Hand me that right there. Right there. I want to tell you guys to go out and buy Becoming Michelle Obama. Sis got a book. It's wonderful. I started reading it already. She has an illustration part in the center with pictures, and she was still living her best life, but on a younger age. But yeah, Becoming Michelle Obama. Please go buy that and support it. And read anyway.
Did you finish that whole book already?
I just got it yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I guess we can get into City Girls.
Let's get into it. Who wants to go first? You want to go first?
Let the guest go first. Yeah.
All right,
yeah, I'll go first. Yeah, I checked it out today. It's a tough one for me to say that I like it, but I didn't like it that much. I say I gave it a 3. The production was good. I didn't hear any too standoutish like beats that made me think that they were trying to do some stuff outside of the box. I felt like the beats were, pretty standard stuff.
Yeah, 1000%.
And the subject matter was not too broad. I feel like they sang the same songs, like the same 2 songs, like over and over the whole album.
Yes.
But I gotta give it to them. They're grinding, so if they're doing more than I am, so whatever.
No, that's what I always have to end it with. Like, well, they're doing more than me, so
yeah. I mean, they're up there. I mean, I can't bash them too much because they're doing more than I am.
Like that,
right?
Not the same thing, but it's all good. We coming though.
Okay,
we coming.
We
got this.
We on the come.
Right.
Oh yeah. We know you coming, but we know that.
I'm gonna do mine right now. So the girl comes. Let's talk about the cover art. The cover art looked like it was taken with a 1990s disposable camera.
Yeah, I kind of dig that actually. I kind of dig that, so it was pretty dope.
Okay.
Yeah, I was telling him about. I like it too, but I don't like it on that. There's an app called Fuji that I have that gives that filter. It looks really, really cool.
Oh, cool.
Like a disposable camera, 1994.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm. Sidebar, but so it's featuring Cardi B, Little Baby, Jacques, the Jockey.
Yeah, the singer, yeah.
Yeah. So they contributed to In My Feelings. So that was kind of, they were building their fan base, but that really put them over the top. They have a really big following on Instagram. They recently did, I think last week or the week before, I don't know how long the contest has been going on. I'm not even sure if it ended, but it was like this $25,000 giveaway. Make that money, I think was the hashtag, and everybody was doing it. I'm like, why does this keep showing up? Who is this from? And it was theirs. One of the members, JT of the group, is actually serving a whole jail 2-year sentence at Miami.
Whole 2 years. Okay.
Yeah,
a whole 2 years. Yeah, she referenced the jail time a few times.
Yeah, 2 years for fraud is what she's in jail.
And I guess JT stands for jail time.
No, that's actually her moniker.
Now it's jail time.
Coincidence indeed, but no, that's not. So I'm gonna just say my favorite song was Drip. I thought that was the best song on the album. Yes, Drip. Medicine, that was like the R&B type song. And that was the girl's voice was decent, but it just sounded like every other R&B song that I've ever heard in my life. So Swerve, the beat.
Hey y'all, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. YouTube. It's a 90s voicemail. Sorry about the jet noise right now. But hit that subscribe button.
Too many jets flying over right now.
But yeah, so I give it a 3 as well. I mean, I like the fact that they're grinding. I like the fact that.
Hey y'all, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. YouTube. It's a 90s voicemail. Sorry about the jet noise right now. But hit that subscribe button.
And they're from Miami, So all those things collectively is very coincidental. And they also I just think, to me, it's just a bunch of thought anthems. That's what I would categorize this album as.
Yeah. Sounds to our thoughts they're listening right now. Make sure you comment. If you approve or disapprove of that. If you thought you was feeling it.
I be getting my money the same way. Let us know.
Let us know. Make sure you comment immediately.
Don't be ashamed.
Thotties, stay away. Get away, Thotties.
Thotties, stay away from Bubba Santos.
Stay away, Thotties.
He did this like the circle and the X. Like, I'm trying to shake. See, I'm dab too much. I don't even that too much.
All right, I'm sorry.
All right, so okay, get it together. So, all right, so let's talk about the good about Girl Code. Now, what I think is good about the album is that it is super feminine, and it's something that
we haven't had in a while.
Yeah. I mean, it's a super feminine. That's really all I can say about the positive, and that's the best way I can put it. I thought I had some more words to add to that, but I mean, it's a very powerful like female movement for sure. Talking about like your baby daddies and take care of your kids, things like that. And some positive messages on to that point too. So that's the good.
I appreciate that.
That's the good. Now, the bad is going to be one, since they do sound like Trina, like almost to the letter. Another good thing is that if if you're listening and you have been a Trina fan, then you'll enjoy this album a lot. But Trina has been for so long, I think, that it's not like it's not cool.
She's lit in Miami. If you go to Miami, Trina is shit.
That's what's up. I believe it. That's cool.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, for now, being that she's not relevant anymore, I don't think it's like cool to like I guess try to reinvent her like again after like, you know, at least if you came out around the same time, it still wouldn't have been that cool.
I don't think it's their goal to reinvent her.
But I mean,
it's just some thoughts rapping. But they
have the same almost identical voice flow and content to Trina.
They can't know how their voice sounds.
That's what's up. I hear all that. So now the downside is, you know, there are some good punchlines, mostly average lyrics and average beats.
Yes.
But some good punchlines. Sometimes they step it up lyrically a little bit.
They did have some good punchlines.
They did, you know what I mean? But
metaphors.
Yeah, metaphors. You know, so I mean,
they had a few.
So they had a few strong points in there where they were trying to shine. But you know, it's not enough to overcome like the lack of diversity in the concept.
Yeah.
I mean, the album is a collective like theme of, you know, statism, so to speak. You know, with some sub themes. So I mean, you do have a strong theme there. But if it so happens that you're listening and you don't happen to be a hood rat that is trying to have sex with rich guys, then you know it's not really going to be very memorable. Something else I've been meaning to say on the show since we've been trying to speed up a lot on the show, and something I've been meaning to say for a while is one of the key points I think to a good album is that it sounds better the more you listen to it. So like if I rated an album like a 7 or better, like it sounded better and better as I replayed it. This album would not be remembered by anyone other than like hood rat girls that want to have sex with rich guys.
Like I could not see myself like in the car saying the words to any of the songs.
Right. But I'm you guys. I got 4.5 out of 10. You know, for the good points that I mentioned.
Hey y'all, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. YouTube. This is a 90s voicemail. Sorry about the noise right now. Hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, we're just moving on to Oxnard now, brother. Oxnard by Anderson Paak. So we'll let you set it off again, bro.
I will be honest. I'll be completely honest. I just recently started listening to Anderson Paak. He wasn't on my radar until very recently. I came across the video for Bubbling a couple months ago, and I was like, "Oh shit, this dude is like, it's like funky hip hop, man." And he's like, it's got a lot of energy, and it's fun to listen to. He's a really creative artist. I really love what he's doing. I'm definitely I'll probably end up buying the album because I've been a music fan for a very long time, and I feel like the best thing you can do for artists that you like is support their stuff. So, you know, and music nowadays isn't that expensive anymore, man. You can get like a super quality album from a great artist for like $10. So it's not that it's not a big chunk of change to like support somebody. But like I was saying, I love Anderson Paak. I love what he's doing. It's like funky hip hop, man, with like a little jazz in there. And this album right here, if you didn't know that Dre was producing it, you could tell that Dre produced it because there's a lot of like 70s funk underlying tones in there, mixed with like more modern like beats in there, which is pretty dope. And the album, I would say probably like the last 4 or 5 songs are very cohesive with one another, speaking about like old girlfriends or girlfriends, present ones, or like reminiscing about old friends and shit like that. And then like I would say like the first 2/3 of the album is basically there's different songs and different subject matter, but it's still cohesive to me. And if all the songs are cohesive, like they're not like
all over the place.
Yeah, they're not all over the place. They're definitely telling a story. And there is definite you know, if you really pay attention to the lyrics, there's visuals there as well. I got a few favorite songs on that one that I really like. Head Low is a great jam. It's pretty fucking funny, to be honest with you. That very last part of the skit was funny as shit. Let's see. Who Are You was a good jam as well. Six Summers, I think that one hit like some events and some topics right now, which is good. And I like the way he did Six Summers because he doesn't. It's not like politically or like current event charged. It's more like you know what he's talking about, but it's fun to listen to.
Yeah.
That's like recently artists come out and they start rapping about like current events, and then it's like, all right, that's too much. Savior's Road was great. I felt like I got a lot of notes for real. I got a lot of notes. I really like this album. I took notes on it, man.
Yeah, we appreciate prepared, you know. You did, right?
Yeah, man. I'm like,
phone.
got notes for days on both albums, man. I'm not playing. I love it. So
good. You're outstanding.
Yeah, Six Summers was great. Savior's Road. Mansa Musa was dope. That's basically just like him like bragging and flossing and shit. So I like that one a lot. Sweet Chick was awesome, man. Like that was just basically like rapping about like
all the different type.
Every chick that he's got in his circle, and they're so diverse, and I loved it, man. It was such a great song. Left to Right was really fucking fun to listen to. Tints was great. I like Tints. That's like their commercial radio jam. Boogie's jam, of course. Kendrick's verse was all right. You know, we hear Kendrick do like way better stuff than that.
I agree.
But again, it's just a radio jam. Did a real quick, smooth, simple verse. It was really dope. The song is catchy as fuck. I gave that album a 10, to be honest with you, because I feel like it has. It has a lot of replay value, and it's besides it being very cohesive, it's very diverse as well. And it's just really fun to listen to. And he's a great artist, and Dre is a tremendous producer. I love Dre as a producer, and it's a dope album. I love it a lot. So hats off to Anderson .Paak with a banger.
Yes.
And so
awesome. Great review. Thank you. So
thank you again.
It's gonna be hard to follow that up. That was a stellar review there.
That was good shit. Bubba.
So I'm gonna start off with some fun facts. This is his third studio album. It's to follow up to Malibu. He's keeping the tradition of naming his songs after popular coastal towns in California.
Okay. Yeah. I dig that.
Venice was 2014. Malibu was 2016. Oxnard is the homage to his hometown. So Oxnard, California. Back in May, Dr. Dre actually slipped up and revealed the title in a Rolling Stones interview. It was going to originally be called Oxnard Ventura, but they ended up shortening it. I'm like, damn, Dr. Dre out here leaking titles and shit. Damn. So, but yeah.
Damn it.
As we just
he did it on purpose.
As we just mentioned, the lead single was Tense with Kendrick. It premiered on Zane Lowe's World Record. The second single is Who Are You? And that was released actually this month on the 9th. So Brandon Paak Anderson is his name. He came out in 2012 with OBE Volume 1 under the surname Breezy Lovejoy.
Okay.
You guys know about Breezy Lovejoy?
Now we do.
No, I've never heard it. But that name just sounds like he makes funky music. So
I mean, he has some funky 70s stuff. Yeah. It does.
That sounds like some pimp shit.
What's your name? My name Breezy Lovejoy, baby. You gonna do what I tell you tonight.
Pretty much.
Very pimp. The label is Aftermath in 12 tone. Dre produced 4 tracks on here, but Aftermath, that's his label, among others. Metacritic gave it a 74 out of 100. So that's a C. Yeah. So let's start with the chase. I like the chase. Very mellow, nice.
That was singing instrument.
Yeah, the 70s violins. It was very retro. The guitar, very funkadelic-y. It's featuring Kaja Bonet. She has a really, very nice velvety voice as well. I liked her voice. It was very
that set it off.
Airy. Like I could listen to her and just take a nice bath and soak in some lavender. That's what I felt like. So Head Low, Narelle. he's talking about getting head on the I-9. That's what it's about.
Okay. Nice.
To be specific, he was on the I-9.
Getting head everywhere in that jam.
Right. He's like, no, don't keep your head high. You keep that head low. That's what this is about. Another thing I wanted to say about him, this is probably my first time listening to him. I know he had a single that came out that I heard. I didn't know it was him, that I've been bumping.
Yeah.
But his voice sounds similar to Kendrick to me.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. In case for you guys who haven't listened, he sounds similar. You can tell the difference, but on some parts I cannot tell the difference. Like he sounds just like me. So Tense is featuring Kendrick Lamar. That's his lead single. And I read on Genius when I was researching the album that one of the comments said that Mac Miller, they sampled a Mac Miller song, What's the Use? Mm-hmm. So, anybody want to let me know if that's right? Let me know in the comments. Emails, whatever. absolutelyalphas@gmail.com if we didn't already say that. Who are you? Movie star, perhaps. That's what he said. I'm probably a movie star out here. 6 Summers, the political anthem of the track, as Bubba mentioned, talking about the sex scandal, gun violence, and there was an interview with NPR where he mentioned that he just felt like he had to write about it. He didn't want to be too super extra and heavy, like you were saying, but he just felt the need, like he had to say something as an artist. You can't ignore all this controversy that's going on that's affecting our community and the world in a major way. Savior's Road, it was kind of hitting on religion, and God's got him in a good place, and now he's taken off. And the play on words was on purpose. Not sure why, but it was on purpose. I read a little bit about it. I can't remember regurgitated.
I noticed that they spelled Savior's different. So maybe there's a Savior's Road in Cali somewhere. I don't know. That's what
That's what I was just saying. They spelled it. They did that on purpose, changed the spelling, but I didn't find out why. That's what I thought it had to be about a road. Yeah. Cali.
An actual road.
Actual road.
Street. Savior's Road is where they sell drugs and faith.
There we go.
Oh, at the churches.
Right.
That's what he's rapping about. He's like, the drugs are metaphor for faith and shit like that. So that's what I heard.
Okay, you deep out here. I feel you. Thanks. All right.
I gotta do what I can.
Right. We're real humble out here. Smile Petty. They had the R&B to a more rhythmic beat. I like when albums do that and both beats are enjoyable. Mansa Musa, again, Dr. Dre and Coco Sarai featured on here.
Coco Sarai sounds like real Nicki-ish to me.
She does.
Yeah.
So if you guys know a little history about Mansa Musa, he was the 10th Sultan of Mali, and he was the richest man in history. And why he's comparing himself to him is because what Mansa Musa did is like redistribute his wealth to everyone he knew and empowered them that way. So, I guess metaphorically with Dr. Dre, he's powerful. He's redistributed himself, and he looks at himself in a similar way with redistributing knowledge, power, money, whatever. So that was my favorite song. Mansa Musa was my favorite song for that reason. Brothers Keeper, Pusha T. I thought this was gonna be better. I don't know, when I see Pusha T's on something, I'm like, oh, the beat's gonna be sick immediately. Like that's just how I think. But that's their actual first collab together. There's a lot of first collabs on here with him. Anywhere with Snoop and Last Artful and Dodger. That was the homage to old school music. Nate Dogg, Warren G. That's his first collab with Snoop Dogg. I thought that was a dope track. I thought that was like one of my top 3 anywhere, because it had that funky pimp beat,
Yeah.
That any song that Snoop's on is probably gonna have, like on the Wiz album.
I mean, that album has that pimp swag too. Like my pimp hand got stronger from listening to it.
His pimp hand gets stronger every week.
But you can't make an album like this and not have Snoop on it. I mean, come on.
Right.
Pimping is called.
Right. Tribute with J. Cole was I mean, it was cool, but it was It wasn't my favorite. Was that Cheese? That's what.
Cheers.
Q-Tip. Fast Living, he mentioned Mac Miller again. That was a dope album. That was a dope track. I like that a lot. Sweet Chick, featuring BJ Chicago the Kid. Just like Bubba said, it's about a bunch of different chicks in his repertoire that he's dealing with, that and all their different flavors, and he's describing them in vivid detail, and it's brilliant. It's very creative. It's one of the most creative songs on the album, I think, as well. Left to Right. It's a bragging track, like he said, and he does a Jamaican accent on there, which I thought in the beginning, which was kind of funny.
I dug it actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he had like a roster theme. I thought throughout the song that was like kind of the theme of the song.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah, so I give it a 9.5. Oh, and something else I wanted to mention. That's not important. All right, bro, it's on you.
Yeah, so Anderson .Paak has been all over the place this year, and what I mean by that, he's been featured on at least 2 of the albums that we reviewed this year. So I mean, he's been everywhere.
Yeah.
In features, I kind of like found his voice annoying in the past.
Really?
Yeah, in the past, like I mean, he just sounds like an old singing pimp to me. Like, and it's not like I don't like. Okay, so something you all know by now watching the show. I don't like the rap singing shit. Like, I don't like that.
You don't like Drake at all?
At this point, nah.
Damn, Drake.
You know what I mean? But you know, because no, I mean, okay, like okay. Sidebar. So we got into like a mini debate about like if Tory Lanez a singer or a rapper, and you were like, he's a singer. Then I saw him on YouTube, and it's like Tory Lanez, you know, spitting the illest freestyle in Sway's studio. Like, okay, he's supposed to be a rapper then. Like, what the fuck? Like, I can't tell the difference anymore, and it pisses me off.
He's mad about it. He's mad out here.
So no, but Anderson .Paak brought, you know, mostly spit into this album. He did have, I'm sure I remember one song he did sing all the way through. There are points in the album. I mean, the great. I mean, lots of great features. You got some of the very best elite hip hop artists in the game with J. Cole and Kendrick, Q-Tip. So I mean, you can't go wrong.
I saw Q-Tip. I was like,
with the features, you know what I mean? But you know, there were a couple songs like swinging through the middle where like the beats really slowed down, and like there was like a bunch of singing. There was like extra, like some songs had an extra extended singing at the end where I started to fall asleep. But otherwise, you had Who Are You?
I don't like the extra extended singing.
Yeah, right. I ain't had time for that shit. Yeah, so you had Who Are You? Like that was a banger. That shit thumps. I mean, that shit thumps like thumps though. Like, you know what I mean? I know all y'all gonna like that. I know you like that shit, Bubba. So,
I mean, like I said, I mean, look at these.
Yeah, look at the notes.
So many notes. I like that album. It was fun to listen to.
It's been done.
Right. We got the official documentation here with Bubba. Then we got 6 Summers, which is going to be my best song on a track, you know, just in fundamental measures I look at. Best song on the track. Best track on the album, excuse me. Because one of probably his best execution, perhaps. You know, I like Left to Right had pretty good execution too, actually. But 6 Summers, you know, arguably the best execution and concept, you know, digging that trump. I liked it, you know what I mean? We can all appreciate someone getting that trump. Trippy, that's gonna be my favorite love song on the album. With the girls singing the instrumental, and this is like I have it noted here. This is kind of where the album picks back up after like the slow period where I was falling asleep. And then, you know, and then he finished strong with 3 bangers at the end. So okay, shout out to Bruce Lee out here. I just saw Bruce Lee yeah, man. There we go. We can't go wrong there.
Dragon, baby.
Yes, Versace.
Hey, no, this is my house shirt.
Oh, okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's like an oversized shirt, and I was like, I'm a cop it anyway because it's comfy.
Yeah. So wow here, and so then Anderson, he finished strong with 3 party bangers. Strong theme at the end, like you said, with all the girls. I don't think I had the name of that song. Sweet Chick. Okay, got you. And then Left to Right, Left, Right, the reggae theme. So I gave it a 9 out of 10. Excellent album. High replay value, as you were saying, Bubba. You know what I mean? That I'll be saved it. It'll be, listened to quite a bit for a while. Absolutely.
Sweet.
Yeah.
So 9.5 and 10.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Absolutely. Well, we appreciate you, Bubba. Any more promotion you want to do for your modeling acting, or any lookouts or anything?
I mean, you guys can go ahead and if you guys want to go ahead and check out Spectacular Inks Comics on Facebook and Instagram. they're trying to build it up, as much as they can, which, I would love to see that build up, even if what I'm being a part of doesn't take off, like the people at Spectacular Inks, the people at Advent Comics, Apex Entertainment, they are like genuinely solid, good people. So, I mean, go out and support them, man. Like, it's all local.
Andre's working with them.
Yeah, Andre Brown is the mastermind of it all. Like, he's the one that created the comics, Titan Genesis, Motion Man. And then there's another one.
Yeah, R.I.P. Stan Lee.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Big hit there.
I know, man. Hey, Spider-Man is the very first comic I ever got, and Spider-Man's the reason that I fell in love with art. And I was pretty upset when Stan Lee passed away because this dude basically started it all for me. Yeah, so that was pretty upsetting. But he gave the world a lot of stuff, which I appreciate, and they can build off of that. So, which is cool. Like, and I dig it. His legacy will live on. I just hope the Marvel movies stop sucking, so the legacy won't be like slightly tarnished, because I am not a fan of the Marvel movies right now.
Yeah, that's another show probably, because I disagree with you there. So yeah,
do you like DC?
I think their animated movies are way better.
The DC anime movies are awesome.
The DC animated, that Samurai Batman shit. Oh my god, that's crazy. Okay. But yeah. So.
All right, cool. Well, thank you again for joining us. Make sure you guys stay tuned.
Thank you again.
Give us your feedback. Any comments or questions you have, just let us know.
I just rocked everything. I'm
gonna let that
settle. Trying to point. Anyway, let's do this instead. So
wrap it up, B.
For those of you who made let's talk about requests though. Now that let's engage our audience, so that any kind of request that you have, as far as like if you already know a couple weeks or a month from now where artists is coming out, the types of artists you would like us to see us review more. Give us some feedback, comment, share, subscribe, hit notification bell, all the handles, all the social media apps, the alphas everywhere. Hit up Patreon. It's in the notes. We'll put it up here again.
And we'll put the link to what he's talking about as well.
To help us pursue, the improvement of the show and delivering the heat to y'all. So we appreciate and love y'all. Thank you.
We love you guys. Have a wonderful week. Thank you, Bubba. We appreciate you.
Thanks, Bubba.
Thank you so much.